there's more Halloween leaks. So let's get started with them. So first off with the brand new leaks is a brand new tree that's kind of like the Murderous Maple from last year. This one has more of a sad face and moss to it. The Murderous Maple sold really well last year, at least in my area. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna try and milk this for a long time, but I'm not sure. It's probably the exact same build, other than just the face, I think. Now, if you look on one of the branches of the skeletons, or on the tree, it looks like there's this weird skeleton dog on it. I don't know what that is, but it's an animal. It's a skeleton of an animal, so I'm not entirely sure what that is. Next up is one that I'm kind of excited about, but not really at the same time. It looks to be a cat to pair with the giant skeletons. You know, a cat to pair with the Skelly dog and Skelly from the most recent years. This one looks very interesting, and I honestly am excited to see it in person. I feel like they could have utilized a jump scare mechanism on it, but that's just me. It looks pretty good. I do think it's meant to be paired with Skelly Dog and the 12-foot skeleton, but I could be wrong. The next up is this weird pumpkin looking dude. I'm not sure what he is. He might be a budget animatronic. He could be $100 or $150, $200 at the very max, because he does look kind of tall. I would say about 7 feet at the hat. Now behind him looks like these 3 little witches. These might be a porch decoration or statics. I'm not sure, but I'm just pointing those out. With this new pumpkin reaper thing, I might get him for the sole purpose of my pumpkin patch display this year, but if he's good, I'll get him. I'm definitely getting the Scarecrow, because why would I not get the Scarecrow? But I'm not sure how to feel about him. He looks like a very cheap design. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not the best fan of him, but we'll see. Next up for the Halloween is this really cool grave robber. Now, what you notice from the grave robber is he's on like a platform base, and if you look closely in the image, there is what appears to be a little circle and eyes. So that could mean this is a jump scare animatronic, and that's really, really cool. Now, I'm not sure what he does, but it looks like he's on a dirt hill. So, it could be cool. It looks like he has mouth movement, possible shovel movement. It's either a slow rise or jump scare, one of the two. And next to him, it looks to be a old-timey zombie barber. I'm not sure how I really feel about him. Home Depot's lineup is really, really, really random this year. Like, there doesn't seem to be a consistent pattern. It's literally just like, it kind of feels like throwaway ideas that they're just releasing, to be honest with you. But we'll see. One that I did miss yesterday is this really cool witch. She is a really cool one. I do like her, and I'm excited to see what she does. It looks like light up eyes, possible digital eyes, but it kind of looks like a reskin of Lethal Lily. It could be, could not be, I'm not sure, but some noticeable things are she's a lot darker of a prop, like more of like a classic Salem witch trial witch. And next to her, it looks to be about a porch witch animatronic, a very tiny one that looks to have like a wand and a cauldron with the frog. So a very classic one, but mini. And then next to her again looks to be like a doll on a bicycle or tricycle, what something. I'm not a big fan of the tricycle animatronics, to be honest with you, but that's just me. Yeah. Alright, the most recent one. It looks to be an evil bunny and a Jack-in-the-Box clown. Now, this is what's getting me. I have no idea what is going on with their lineup this year. Because, like I mentioned, it doesn't feel consistent. It feels very random and just very kind of like throwaway-ish ideas. The bunny looks very interesting, and I'm not the biggest fan of it because I actually might get him because I'm doing like a zombie animal thing with my Howling Werewolf. I might get the Fear Valley Wolf and a couple other things, but I'm seriously gonna consider getting him if he's a good price and everything. Something I'm not a big fan of. I've mentioned this before, but I'm not a clown person. I don't associate clowns with Halloween. But it's very interesting. It looks to be about like a Jack-in-the-Box clown with a very long neck. Now, what I'm thinking is it's a jump scare where the neck resets into it and it just jumps out and scares people. That would be a really cool idea and unique. Right. Going over to the Christmas ones, it looks like we're getting a sleigh for the 8-foot Santa. Now, that could be sold separately. I think it is sold separately because it looks like the reindeer is paired with him. But most importantly, he is in a sleigh. And it looks like you just toss him in there because you could see his feet at the very bottom of the image. But it could be a very cool idea. The Santa and reindeer sold very, very, very well. So it could be a new, unique idea, and they could do a whole lineup around the Santa. Next to the image is the usual light up reindeer, but it looks to be a little light up Grinch. So there's that. The next up is something I'm very excited about, which is possible, which is a new looking Grinch animatronic, a new Santa, and Olaf. Now, a lot of people are speculating that the Santa is Servo, and I'm hoping for that because I've always wanted a Servo animatronic Santa, and there's a possibility of the Grinch is a Servo as well, but it's less likely. It could be the just dancing mechanism. I think it is because of every Grinch animatronic ever. And then we're gonna talk about Olaf right now. I'm not a great fan of Olaf. I'm more of a Frosty the Snowman kind of guy. So it's very different and unique, but I do like it. I'm not sure what he could do. He could be just a head-turning animatronic or whatever. But I feel like they're going to start doing random characters because last year they did a minion animatronic. Then they're just doing random things. But this is about it for the leaks, I would say. I know my video yesterday covered a lot of them, but there's more. This is a very unique and odd lineup, in my opinion. It's very weird. I'm not sure what's going on. I know there's some that's going to be brand new when they release everything. I know there's going to be some that we have not seen in the leaks, and that could be a very cool thing. But we'll find out. That's about it. I'm Laura and Hans. See you in the next one.